Hey, good morning, YouTube. Here's Indiana Smith, Fossil-eyed Joe, my son-in-law, Joseph. It is the first Saturday of spring break. I'm hoping to have quite a few adventures to bring you this week. Man, we got to the bridge before 7 o'clock, and there were 4 cars there already. So I snuck us down to one of my favorite spots, my old deserted gravel ramp, and we're going to hike one way from the gravel ramp all the way up to the bridge, and we'll check in as we find stuff. So enjoy the adventure with us. Oh man, I tuned in just in time. Yeah.
First vertebrae of the day.
We have a vertebra and a mosasaur tooth. Way to go, Joe. So Joe's got another piece of bone and first broken point of the day, nice midsection. And we still haven't come very far, so the day is definitely looking promising. I just found a complete crustacean here in the river. Fortunately, he's not fossilized yet. Just got my first shark's tooth of the day. A little digged up. All right, so Joe thinks he may have the first artifact of the day. Ooh, that looks old. Oh, is it a flake or is it broke? Got a clip on it. Could go some sort of dinked up little point. I wish that was all there. It's got a lovely little feed on it. Alrighty, I'm reasonably sure that I've got my first point of the day here. Yep. Little Gary made out of yellow jasper. Okay, time for a little bit of river roulette. I see something here that could be a worked edge of flint. It could be a piece of shell. I just don't know. And it's a worked piece of flint. Been finding quite a bit of stuff down along, mainly small fossils, and I just got a really nice big chunk of mastodon enamel here. That's almost a full cusp. Nice. Looks to be maybe some sort of a skull in the shell. I don't know. Some large piece of bone. Interesting. While Joe's working on his bone in the shell, I just discovered a nice little mosasaur vertebrae. I got another little vertebrae here. Heck yeah. Okay, it's been a couple of hours since I got what was the first and only point of the day until now. And yes! Nice little Yarborough. A little reworking on the tip, but I'll take it. Well, Joseph collects crystals, and he's got just an impressive stack of calcite crystals from down in the river here. Yeah, tilt them where they're in the sun a little bit.
Where?
There we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, just spotted another nice mosasaur vertebrae sticking up out of the gravel here. Let's see what shape it's in. Oh, dandy.
I don't like you, Lewis.
That is a very nice little tail vertebrae. Well, we have walked a long way today. We're still a ways from the bridge, but we've already seen some hunters ahead of us. They saw us coming and turned around, but we're overlapping their tracks now. Plus, we've been hunting behind this one guy literally all day. So pickings have been kind of slim, but we have found stuff slowly and steadily. Got a couple of points and a sack full of fossils, a few good ones and some common ones. And now we're on the last lap to the bridge. Well, so ends another day on the river. Only 2 points, but my goodness, I ran into this elderly couple that had started from the bridge and hunted like the first 3 gravel bars. They had like 3 or 4 each. Kind of a kick in the teeth. But we just hunted behind tracks all day. But I've got feels like about 5 pounds of fossilized bone. I'll spread it all out and give you all a look here in a little bit. But thanks for coming along on the first hunt of spring break. There will be more to follow. Okay, so here we are at the end of the day. Really, considering the track's quite a haul, I have 2 pottery shards, 2 complete points, several pieces and preforms, have several mosasaur vertebrae. One right here. This is just an outstanding vertebrae. That's the nicest one of the day. 3 really pretty good ones. One big clunky one here. Pretty eroded. This is that little turtle I found in situ that Joe dug out. We had 4 vertebrae from it and a limb bone and some shell plates. That's a very, very rare find. I'm going to let Joe have that. We got some teeth. Joseph just added a piece of mammoth enamel. I've got 2 nice pieces of mastodon enamel here. The only piece of mammoth enamel was really small. Some huge coprolites. Let me go over here and get Fossilized Joe's finds. He found that big bone last of all in the day. Some sort of big limb bone. Several broken bones. One really nice, that little one, I do think it is something old. Fish jaw bone, mosasaur ribs. One really nice little mosasaur tooth and several dinked up ones. A good encodus tooth. There's some fused fish vertebrae with spines coming off of them. Another view of the little section of turtle that we found. All in all, just a really good day. Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday. It is March the 9th. It is March 10th. Anyway, it's my second hunt of spring break, and I got 3 of my students here with me, the Holt brothers, Sean, Noah, and Ryan, and we're going to go down. We're in a very remote area of the river. The bridges all got hammered this weekend, so I pulled this spot out of my hat. We're in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to see if we can maybe hit some gravel bars that don't have footprints on them and find a few treasures. Ready to go, guys? All right. We just got down here. I just picked up this piece of fossilized turtle shell, and I was turning to show it to Noah, and I looked right over here. There is a nice big point lying right there in the gravel. Oh my goodness. That is a killer Wells point. I am so excited. And we found a part of the river with no tracks whatsoever. We're going to have a good day. All right, we've been here 20 minutes. We already got another point laid flat out on a gravel bar. Not as nice as that first one, but not bad. A little chip off the base. I'll take it.
I found my first point. It was laying right here on the gravel bar. Just walked up and immediately
Hold it flat
caught
for
my
a second. Let
eye.
me take a look at it. Oh, very nice. Little Kent point. Made out of some nice material. Congratulations, man. Your first arrowhead.
I'm excited.
We had to cut it a little bit short because the guys had to be somewhere, but we had some nice finds for the day. You can see some 19th century crockery, a sunglass lens, boar tusk, and encodus fang, some cool rocks, top of a cow bone, some shark's teeth and mosasaur vertebrae, one broken tip, first point. These are my keepers for the day. I really don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to put that on the forums. It's obviously man-made. It's too perfectly round. It's too thick to be a discoidal, so I really don't know. That's some coprolite and mosasaur bone, a really nice Wells point, a little Yarborough with some edge damage, a clear fork gouge, fossil turtle shell, sharp disc, one big old exogyre just because it was nice and I felt like hauling it out. So that's it. Till next adventure. Say bye, guys. Bye. Hey guys, Indiana Smith here with my son-in-law Joseph. It is Friday, March the 12th. This is my last hunt of spring break. I decided to come back to the spot that I took the Holt boys on Tuesday because there were no footprints there. There was rain in the forecast. Right now we're just getting a very slight bit of drizzle. I am hoping that it'll hold off long enough for us to get in a good hunt. If it doesn't, it's going to be a fast drive out of here because we're a long way from pavement. All right, we'll tune back in as we find things. All right, we're down in the river. It looks like no one's been here since Tuesday, so one gravel bar here that we hunted, and above that should all be virgin ground. Exciting. Well, we went upstream of where the Holt boys and I hunted on Tuesday and ran into some footprints. Either somebody came way down from the bridge or else accessed by one of the many feeder creeks, but that area had been hunted pretty hard, so we turned around and we're actually fast hiking, trying to get below where the Holts and I turned around, which isn't much further. This may be the bar east of this one or the next one, and hopefully get into some virgin ground. I'd really like to hunt some gravel that's not tracked up. At any rate, having committed, this is where we're going to hunt one way or the other. My son-in-law collects jasper from the river, and there is just a beautifully colored red piece he's picked up. He likes to take them home and tumble them and polish them. They're really lovely minerals.
Indeed.
Well, it's been a very tough day. We hit footprints in both directions, above where me and the Holts hunted and now below. But here's a tooth. Oh. Little encodus tooth that somebody missed. I mean, it's little stuff like this I'm picking up because everything else seems to have been grabbed. Not even a broken point so far. Well, you know you're having a bad day when you have to video a scraper. But so far that is my only artifact find of the day. And we are heading back to the entry ramp. It is starting to cloud up, and I definitely don't want to be caught a mile off pavement. Well, at least I'm not skunked. I just saw a tiny edge sticking out in the water. Didn't even really realize it was a point until I flipped it out. It's a broke base, Gary, but you know what? Today, it counts. Huzzah! Now I'm back at the area where me and the boys hunted on Tuesday, and lo and behold, nope, just a flake. Okay, well, at least I didn't find one behind myself, right? Well, it was a day of high hopes cruelly crushed. 2 worn vertebrae, a broken shark disc, Encotis jaw, a few pieces of bone, 1 broken Encotis tooth, 1 piece of mastodon enamel, Joseph's scraper, my scraper, and 1 little beat up point that I fished out on the way back to the car. And that is the tale of the day. Not much to show for almost 4 hours down here. And this is Joseph's pile of jasper and quartz that he picked up, along with 1 little piece of mosasaur bone there, several really pretty red jaspers, a couple of flakes, and I've also got 1 artifact that I'm going to put on our hood picture. Well guys, spring break is over. It is Sunday night. It's been a fun week. I got to the river 3 times. I found 5 points, 1 really nice one, a couple common ones, a couple that were a little beat up, a box full of fossils, some good times with friends. It was just an all-around enjoyable break, and back to work tomorrow refreshed and ready for the end of the year. 1 bit of news I've hinted at a couple of times. My newest book has been picked up for publication. It will be released on July the 6th. The title is President Hamilton, a novel of alternative history. So all you Hamilton fans out there, I think you'll really enjoy this, and also anybody who's interested in American history, the Federalist era. It's just an interesting look at what might have been if the most famous duel in American history had ended a little bit differently. In the meantime, you can read about the book on my blog, which I'll ask Austin to drop in the links down below. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Come check us out again. We'll be out on another adventure soon enough. It's been a fun week, and I hope yours was too. Talk to you next time.